Hello, and welcome to the podcast. Every moment is sacred, where we interweave meditation and healing into everyday life. I am your host, Rain Elizabeth Stickney. Now, let us begin. Okay, hear me out. I know this is Thanksgiving week. It is a time of gratitude, family, traditions, honoring diversity, and wouldn't you know, sometimes when we go to our Thanksgiving festivities, anger arises. Sometimes in our families of origin, we have those difficult feelings come up that may or may not be present in our everyday lives. And then the quandary is, what do I do with these emotions when we're trying so hard to celebrate and have a good time? Listen to this meditation about anger. There are many good reasons any of us feel angry all over the world right now. There are some really serious affairs going on. Climate, wars, political changes, uncertainty. Whatever it is for you, if anger is something that you feel, or if it's something you do your best not to feel, this is a meditation for you. This is a meditation to honor the feeling, the emotion of anger. Feeling anger is different than action. It's different from acting out of anger or acting angrily. Anger belongs in our emotional sphere and spectrum, just like joy, happiness, celebration, levity, curiosity. It all belongs, just like you belong in this world. Give yourself a chance to feel your anger all the way through. And what I mean by your anger is simply that anger is not personal. It visits us all. And your anger is the anger that moves through you. You're only responsible for what you feel. You're not responsible for what others feel. So if I feel the anger that moves through me, and if you and others feel the anger that moves through you and them, then we all are beginning at least to have a healthy experience of anger. And then when we express ourselves, we can express anger in a healthy way. We can say, I feel angry about such and such, and I need such and such. Anger can be a clarifier if felt fully. Anger can be that sword that cuts away illusion and helps us to see clearly, understand clearly, know without a doubt something that is important to know about. Use your anger wisely and use this meditation even in this beautiful week of gratitude. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for being here. If you would like to meditate with me, I welcome you to do so. Our next free online gathering will be on Sunday, December 22nd, in honor of the winter solstice. These free online events will continue in 2025 seasonally, so you can expect to find a free meditation gathering in the spring, summer, fall, and again, winter. Email me meditation@rainelizabeth.org to get any details about any of my offers. If you would like to meditate in person, I have an in-person retreat coming up in Vermont. So if you're close by, you can simply drive over. If you are far away, you can fly into our beautiful state for a Saturday, January 25th day-long meditation retreat. Stepping into the quiet of winter. It will be a lovely event, and there is space for you. We will have a lunch break, and the day will go between 10 to 3. We will have silence. We will have walking meditation, likely in the snow, and we will have a sacred gathering indoors where it's warm and cozy, just right for intimate sharing, teaching, and learning. As always, we will use some breath work as a mainstay of our practice and have some question and answer period, which traditionally is called satsang. You may email me, as I mentioned before, or simply go to my website, rainelizabeth.org/retreats, and you will find all the information there. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for meditating, and enjoy this practice. I invite you to welcome in anger. Even if you're not feeling particularly angry right now, just welcome it in. Experiment a little bit and see what happens when you invite anger. If anger does not arise, that's perfectly fine. And if it does, be present with it. Really get to know it, feel it completely. And if another experience or memory or emotion comes along, whatever happens when you invite anger is sacred because it's what's happening for you. And you are sacred. And all that happens for you is sacred. Anger is sacred too. It's simply an emotion passing through, asking us to feel it completely. We don't need to act from anger. We don't need to act angrily. We don't need to cause harm or create violence with our anger. That's not necessary. But anger is asking to be felt. It is perfectly safe to feel anger all of the way through till it dissipates or
brings along the next emotion or gives you some clarity about something related to the anger or something you need clarity on. Anger is really good at that. When we have the courage to feel anger all of the way through, there can be a gift of clarity at the end. And we can use that clarity to go forth in our lives decisively, clearly, with strong effect. Powerfully. Feeling anger all the way through gives us the gift of acting reasonably so that we can do what we need to do cleanly, knowing that we've already done our personal job of feeling our emotions in our own time and in our own way. And then the action can just be an action, a fully embodied action with presence, affecting change in the universe in a powerful, delightful, good way. Change that benefits all beings. And I encourage you to use this time to feel anger all the way through first. Feel first. Then act when you're clear. Anger is precious. It's an emotion moving through. It's an emotion asking and wanting to be felt completely. When we have the courage to do this, it moves on, just like any other emotion. We have the ability to feel our feelings all the way through. We can do this with patience, with deep compassion for ourselves. It is perfectly safe to feel anger. It is perfectly safe to feel any emotion that's present. It is a deep honor to the emotional realm to feel feelings all the way through. As we feel anger, we might bring a deeper breath. We might notice a tendency to disassociate or distract. Or we might sink right down into it and feel and get really angry for a moment, for a time, for a brief moment of time. It won't last forever. It's just a feeling moving through. It's okay. Breathing helps. breathing and being with helps. And if you sit with your anger and give presence to that feeling, you might start to shake or tremble. You might start to grip your fists. You might start to cry. It's all okay. Just keep bringing presence. Be present with how you feel. It's really simple. And it's okay to keep it that simple. I choose to be present with this anger now. I choose to be present with my body right now. I choose to be present with these thoughts right now. I choose to be present with presence right now. I choose to feel completely whatever feelings are present right now.
Thank you so much for listening. It has been a great joy to have your presence here in this podcast. I welcome you to celebrate the joy and wisdom in your life exactly as it is. And I welcome you to feel loved, fully loved, exactly as you are. www.rainelizabeth.org